Welcome back to Teresa's Dad. My name is Teresa and I'm very much alive. I'm an awful garbage, filthy mouth, so viewer discretion is advised, but if you're not into that or weird shit in general, this is definitely not the place for you. Feel free to exit the video here. No harm, no foul, but I'll remember our time fondly. Welcome to another try-on video where I get to try on a lot of different products, and we're gonna do another drugstore edition because y'all loved it so much and I loved it too, because honestly a lot of those products exceeded my expectation and I couldn't believe that they were better than some of the products that I have been literally like dying on a hill for that are way too much money, and I'm starting to second guess my life. I feel like I just woke up from the Matrix, okay? So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about even more new products. Some things are viral, some things are just straight up new to me. Like I'm literally like a kid in the candy shop. And of course, y'all know me, you know that I always do these videos backwards, so this is a completed look. Surprise! Before I get all Andy Rooney and just start, you know, yelling about things and either my love or my hate for some of these products, a word from today's sponsor. Thank you so much to Factor for sponsoring today's video. This should come as no surprise that I could be better in the kitchen. And what I do excel at is ordering out, which is not great for one, my wallet, and two, the fact that I live in the land of chains. I crave a mom and pop restaurant like you have no idea, but that does not exist in this Disney bubble that I am in. Recently, Alex and I started working out and just doing our best, just trying to make better choices when it comes to meals. And we often find that our problem is lunch. We have breakfast figured out, we have dinner figured out, but when it comes to lunch, that is where we pitfall to our doom. Plus, we're also trying to incorporate clean eating into the mix. But clean eating can have its own challenges, like the time spent in the kitchen and feeling overwhelmed trying to figure out what to eat. And that's what I love about Factor. If you've never heard of Factor, they make meeting your nutrition goals more manageable than ever by delivering fresh, never frozen, dietitian approved meals right to your doorstep. Factor is now owned by HelloFresh, which is awesome because much like HelloFresh, there are similar perks, like a wide array of meals to choose from, as well as add-ons. HelloFresh will always be our go-to meal of choice for dinner, so it's really nice being able to switch between HelloFresh and Factor throughout the day. Factor is our go-to lunch, HelloFresh is our go-to dinner. Factor supports wholesome eating made simple. Their menus are updated weekly and include over 27 meals and over 33 add-on options. When I lived in New York, I have tried similar services to this, and while I have found success with some of them, my biggest complaint was the lack of variety. So I'm so happy that Factor gives you a lot of options. So you can choose your own meals, or if you're a Libra like me, you're just like, I cannot make one more decision, you can have someone choose them for you. Factor will order for you based on your taste preferences and meal history. So we started incorporating Factor this month, and I am honestly so excited for the next delivery. Now, their meal plans range from 4 to 18 meals per week, and depending on what works for you, you can add more or reduce the number of meals. Plus, you can easily skip a week if you need to. Honestly, I'm just looking forward to the next delivery that we have. I am craving this one dish that I had, this queso fundito dish. Oh my God, it's so good. That and the vegetable ratatouille. Oh my God, it has like this mascarpone grits. Oh my God, it's so good. So like literally my mouth's watering just thinking about it. This service has made Alex and I's lives so much easier when it comes to clean eating, and I really sincerely love their recipes. Everything that I have tried so far has been amazing. Like I mentioned, the queso fundito is so good, but they have this really beautiful spicy potatoes and peanut sauce dish. Oh my God, I want to eat that every day. Alex really loved the Chipotle rub pork chop. We also had like this Parmesan creamy chicken dish. So good. Oh my God, so good. And I love the fact that I can either microwave it or put it in the oven. Actually kind of funny because no matter how you cook it, it tastes exactly the same. So it's not like, oh, it's better if you microwave this or it's better if you put this in the oven. They're both delicious. Again, I'm really looking forward to the next delivery. Can we just skip to lunch, please? Thank you. Anyway, if you're interested in seeing what all the fuss is about, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use code Teresa'sDad50 to get 50% off your first Factor box. Again, head to factor75.com or click the link below and use the code Teresa'sDad50 to get 50% off your first box. Thank you again to Factor for sponsoring today's video, and y'all go support the sponsors that support your garbage queen. And I'm telling you, get the potatoes with the spicy peanut sauce. It is life-changing. Anyway, so let me show you how I created this look. Hello, my little pork chops. We are back at it with some even more drugstore makeup, and I'm so excited because the last time I did this, my expectations like got blown out of the water. It was fantastic. Products that I say are way better than the things that I have been buying from Sephora or Ulta or Nordstrom or whatever. So I'm hoping that we can recapture that magic, but you know, lightning never strikes twice. So I'm fully expecting this to be fucking horrible, but whatever, let's dive into it. I have different products from all different kinds of brands, from L'Oreal to CoverGirl to Flower Beauty, Maybelline, blippity blah blah. I actually picked up some more stuff from Jason Wu because I was hashtag motherfucking impressed. But let's start with primer today. And I actually have two different primers, and I kind of keep going back and forth. I don't know which one I want to use. So I think I might do half my face with one and half my face with the other. And the first one is from CoverGirl. This is the Color Correcting Serum Moisturizer Primer. This sounds like it could be fun. Then I also have the L'Oreal Prime Lab Up to 24-Hour Redness Eraser, which could also sound really fun. So let's just throw this shit on my face because my face is red because I woke up not that long ago like this. And my skin just feels mighty, mighty hot. So let's try to cover up my sins. There's something wrong with that car. It shouldn't be that loud, right? That was loud. Okay. But before I do that, I need to put something on my lips. And the things that I have been loving so much is the Yummy glosses. I actually had to go pick up another shade. It's so good. These really do remind me of the Dior lip oils. That and the NYX Fat Oil, they're so good. That's so moisturizing, it's so good. All right, I feel amazing. Now I think what I wanna do is apply the L'Oreal here. You see this little pizza pie right here. We're gonna try to cover that shit up. I did not do anything to my face today. Probably could use, nope, we're gonna go in like this. Cause I was gonna be like, oh, maybe I should put a little moisturizer on my face or something. Nope, we're gonna dive right into it. We're gonna dive right into it. I am a little dry though right here, right? Nope, we're gonna dive right into it. It's gonna be fine, we're gonna be fine. This kind of smells weird. It smells like sunscreen, but make it toxic. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, it fucking smells. It is covering up the redness, so I'll shut up. I could deal with a little bit of smell, it's fine. The more that I kind of rub it into the skin, or gently massage it, I should say, the smell starts to dissipate. But I mean, what? That's pretty good. That's pretty good coverage. I think so far this has been one of the better drugstore options for a color corrector. Just adding just a little bit more. Okay, I mean, I really fucking like this. It smells weird. Not a fan of the smell of it, but I think it's doing a really nice job neutralizing all of that weird fucking redness that I have. So this side has nothing. This side has the L'Oreal. We're looking pretty good. Yo, hashtag motherfucking impressed. Okay, we're starting off strong here. This side I'm gonna go in with the CoverGirl. This is the Color Correcting Serum Moisturizing Primer. This one definitely covers the redness, but it doesn't offer anything else. There is no additional hydration, no nothing. If anything, it's kind of matte on my face. I guess would be my only complaint, but whatever, who cares? This feels like it's gonna be a little bit more oh, ew. Okay. This is definitely, okay, it doesn't smell bad, which is great, but it's off-putting because it just feels like wet. Feels like I'm taking watered down guacamole and just shoving it on my face. Like I don't like that. Not the smell, just kind of the consistency of it. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not really doing much of anything, is it? Maybe in editing I'll feel differently, but right now, I mean, other than providing a little bit of hydration, I don't think it's really doing much of anything actually. Maybe it is color, maybe it is doing a little bit of color correcting. Oh, this is so creepy. Cause like half my face is like hydrated nicely, the other half is very, very matte, very matte. Oh, I don't know about this. Ooh, okay. I'm just gonna add a little bit more just to see if I can get a little bit more coverage. It's like, it's giving me a little bit of something, but it's not. I don't know. I think I actually like the L'Oreal one in terms of actually covering the redness, but I don't mind this one in terms of how hydrated my skin looks. Like that's kind of cool, but beyond that, it's not really doing anything else. So you know what? hold on a second. At first I think I was just gonna do half and half, but I kind of want to see if I can add a little bit of this one on top of it, because I feel like that is probably gonna be really good. It's just a mixture of both of them, because it's gonna give me the hydration I need, but it's also gonna be able to cover up the redness. And I think, yeah, okay. Both of these together work great. Separately, this one, just really, really matte. This one, hydrated, but my redness is poking through. He's had a baby, it would literally rule the fucking world. CoverGirl, L'Oreal, figure it out. You can make a hybrid product and it would literally take down everything in this world. And maybe we would have a chance, I don't know. But this looks pretty good, I like this. This looks fine. There is a little twinge of seasickness, but I don't mind that. So we're gonna move on to the next product, which is foundation. And I have a couple of different foundations that we're gonna try. I really love that Revlon Color Stay. So we're gonna go back to Revlon because they have a skin caring foundation. Now I got it in the shades 105 and 109 because I was just like, I don't know what it's gonna be. Like, shade range sometimes is incredibly difficult to figure out. So this one is very, very light. And this one's definitely more my speed. Okay, so 109 is the winner, 105, get out of here. You're gonna go away. We're gonna use 109. It's so weird, the fucking shade range, because this is 110. Like, I don't get it. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little bit of the foundation and I'm just gonna start to kind of massage it into the skin ever so slightly. Yo, what is with Revlon making magic? This looks so nice. I'm actually really, really impressed. I think it looks beautiful. I'm gonna do the same thing I did on the other side. I was gonna go in with the brush, but you know what? Fuck that. We're not gonna do that. So we're just gonna massage it into the skin. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more just in some of the areas that could use a little extra coverage. Am I gonna become a drugstore queen? What the fuck? What, like, I'm not, listen, I'm just rethinking my purchases over the years and god damn. When did the drugstore get so good? Where the fuck, like out of nowhere. It's like, oh, the world's financially collapsing. Well, you know what? Here's society. Here's some affordable-ish makeup. And I say affordable-ish because it's still pretty fucking expensive. But compared to the shit that you find in fucking Sephora or Ulta or wherever, it's literally a drop in the bucket. Oh my god. This is fantastic. I think I actually like this foundation more than I did the other one. And I love that Color Stay one. This one it reminds me of the Say foundation. And I was a little worried because this side I had this primer on. Pretty fucking matte. But it's not drying my skin down. It's looking really, really good. I cannot believe it. What the fuck? This is so good. Okay. Super, super loving this so far. So we're gonna keep that on the side. Now, I wanna try some new concealer. So I went ahead and picked up some new concealer and I'm a little confused with how this is going to work because this does not feel good. So this is from CoverGirl. This is the Triple Action Simply Ageless Concealer. I just gotta figure out how to open it, but I got it in the shade Ivory. Okay, how the fuck do you... Oh, that was scary. Okay, it's weird. It's weird. It feels like a science project. It's too early in the morning for this. Ew, I don't like this. Wait a second, what is this? All right, listen. I am a bougie bitch. We all know that, right? And I like to have things that are super comfortable. I don't know if I can get on board with this. First of all, this is a piece of plastic. Oh, it feels like I'm taking the bottom of a fucking lollipop stick. And just adding like concealer to this again. Oh, I hate this. The fuck? Thumbnail. Okay, so first I'm gonna pat it out with a finger. Okay, listen. You know, maybe I was overreacting and I was a tad bit dramatic, but it looks nice. It's a very weird contraption, but it doesn't look bad. Oh, this is, okay. Drugstore, come through, drugstore. It creeps me out though. Like, this part is just really creepy. But we're gonna add it right there. I'm just gonna pat it out with a finger just to give myself a little extra coverage. I mean, it does look good. I wonder why it's like this. If somebody understands why they did that, they made this weird kind of plastic lollipop stick, let me know. Honestly, at the rate that I'm going, I think I'm gonna throw out all my makeup. I'm just gonna restock everything just with fucking drugstore. What? God, it breaks my heart. I feel bad, I think, because I neglected drugstore for a long time because the products that I tried from the drugstore a few years ago just were not it. But apparently they've just been fucking busy in the kitchen and now they are amazing. And despite this having a very weird lollipop effect, this is amazing. The only thing I didn't pick up from the drugstore today was an eyeshadow primer. It's the only thing I just realized, but it's okay. I mean, it looks pretty fucking good. It looks pretty fucking good, just saying. Okay, so the next thing I want to move on to is liquid contour, because why not? So the next product we're going to be using is from Flower Beauty. This is their liquid contour, which is very Charlotte Tilbury, and I hated their highlighter. Everyone was like, oh my god, that's like the dupe. It was not the dupe in my opinion. This is what she looks like. I have it in the lightest shade, light. She looks pretty good. So we're just gonna dot and we're gonna blend. The biggest difference right off the bat is that this feels very, very dry. It's okay, it's not my favorite though. It's very dry. I actually prefer the Milani one more. That one I feel like is kind of more of a closer dupe to the Charlotte Tilbury because there's still like a level of hydration to this. This is not bad, but it's, I don't know. I want to keep playing with it, but so far it's like, it's not blowing me away. Like the concealer blew me away. The foundation blew me away. The primers. But this is just, you see it like dried down kind of more matte-like. Just gonna add a little bit of concealer there just to brighten stuff up a little bit. Okay, it's not terrible. It's not my favorite though. It's probably my like least favorite product. So the next product I'm going to do, which is something that I actually had last time, is one of these pixie sticks. They're so good. So I'm just gonna add just a little pink there, a little pink there. I'm gonna be covering all of this up with powder anyway, but any excuse to play with the fucking pixie things, I will take it. They're so good. Although I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to set my face, but I am gonna set my face. Before I set my face, I also want to try this. This is from L'Oreal. This is the True Match Lumi Glotion. So I have this in the fairest shade. Ew. Ew, it like bukkakied out. Ew, okay. So this one could also be used as a primer, but we're gonna just use this as a highlighter. I really loved that Physicians Formula. Ooh, okay. This doesn't smell bad. Smells pretty nice. And this feels definitely super natural. Not like supernatural, like, ooh, super space natural. Although it could be supernatural. Oh, this is not I'm a fucking idiot, don't mind me. This isn't terrible. Definitely the Physicians Formula is super alien slut. This feels definitely more on the natural side, which there's nothing wrong with that. I probably would use this product if I'm not wearing a lot of makeup. So I feel like this with a lighter coverage would be really, really nice. But this isn't bad though. This is not that bad. Didn't wow me like the Physicians Formula. I think this is the part of the video where everything just comes to a screeching halt, I'm sure. Okay. I really like drugstore. What happened? Now everything's are just okay. What are you, high in makeup? Jesus. All right, so the next thing we're gonna be using is the CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Press Powder. I am super, super excited, but I need to open this. So I got this in the shade Fair Ivory, and she is very white. Okay, she is light as fuck like myself. So I'm going to, oh God. All right. I'm just going to gently set my face and my under eye area. I like this. This is nice too. It's doing a really nice job setting the face without it becoming too much, too powdery, too gross. Mama likes. Wow, all right. I am gonna use a little bit more powder just for my under eye area because I kind of see a little bit, not a lot, but the concealer is settling in just a little bit. So I'm going to touch that up now. If anyone has a recommendation for a good under eye setting powder, let me know. Dying to know. So far looking pretty adorable. So the next set of products actually are from Jason Wu, and I'm really excited because Jason Wu really surprised me last time with their eyeshadow palette. So I'm kind of hoping that I'm going to love the hell out of their complexion stuff. So this is basically their bronzer trio. This is in the shade Sunlight. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just use these two shades. This is a fucking no, but definitely these two I could fuck with. Wow, okay. I actually really like how this is laid out because if I'm like, ooh, this looks a little bit too dark, I'll just add that to mellow it out. I may have sun-kissed myself a little too close to the sun. I'm very vacation-y, so I'm just gonna take a little bit more of this ageless powder from CoverGirl just to go over it a little bit. So I was like, oh, okay, bitch, we did not go to Saint Tropez. No, we didn't. This fucking powder. Between this and that Maybelline powder. Yo, Chantecaille who? This is nice. The next thing we're gonna use is some blush. So I have technically this blush palette from Jason Wu. And I mean, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty standard. But I think what I wanna do though is use this blush from Luna Magic. This is in the shade Alaya, I think. Alaya, A-A-L-I-A. I picked this up when I was in Target and it was just such a beautiful, just baby pink, fuck me up color. Cannot wait to put this all over my goddamn face. Oh, this is nice. Okay, I'm turning myself a little bit into Possessed Doll. This is cute though. I like this. Okay, Luna Magic, pretty fucking good. And then before I move on to eyebrows and stuff, obviously we have to play with highlighter. Done. Oh shit. And this is the only thing that looked good in the drugstore that I have never tried. And again, Jason Wu. There is a highlighter trio that look so wet and slutty and like, oof, I could not resist it. Looking very beautiful. I think I want to use that pink shade because I feel like that will go really good with my little pink cheekies. So get a nice clean fan brush and we're going to use this shade over here. She is... What? Okay. Oh yes, yes, this is exactly what I wanted. She, God damn. Okay. I didn't even go back into the product. Like that's how fucking blinding it is. But there is a little bit a glitter bukkake moment. So just kind of a heads up if you are interested in picking this up. But I'm going to, ooh, what do I want to take? I want to take blending brush just to kind of get those excess sparkles out of here. God damn. Yo, what the fuck? It's literally like, this is so bright. What the I didn't even go like ham with this. I didn't even go in like with multiple dips. Oh my god, do I do the nose? Do I do the nose? Are we doing this? We're doing this. 2016 activated. Can we go back to this? Can we go back to the highlighter being everywhere? I'm ready, y'all. I don't know about you. I'm ready. Come on, TikTok kids. Fucking put highlighter in your asshole. I'm waiting for it. I mean, don't really put it in here. I mean, actually, that's how you start your OnlyFans. Oh, God. Look at that. That's awesome. I am ridiculous and I love it. I love it. Oh shit. Okay. So what I want to do now, I do want to use some setting spray, but we're not going to do that quite yet. Instead, we're going to focus on the eyebrows because I feel like that's just going to be kind of a pain in the ass. But we have a new product because last time that fucking eyebrow pencil did me dirty and I just, I did not like it. So we picked up another thing. This time we went to NYX and I actually got two shades. I got it in Ash Cool Brown and Taupe. The Ash Cool Brown I feel like might be a really good match. The taupe just seems like it's gonna be a little bit too dark for me. So let's see how this works. All right, I mean the shade's not bad. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Fenty shade that I like, which is good. Maybe a little bit darker actually. So not quite the Fenty shade. I've been going back and forth between Fenty and Benefit because I haven't really found a good product that can compare. I mean, she's going on good. I don't hate this. I don't know if the color is the best. I feel like my eyebrows are a little bit darker than usual, but I don't mind the formula. I think I just need to find the right color for me. Plus my hair is kind of weird, right? Like it's balayage, so it's darker up here, it's lighter down here. So I don't know, I'm just trying to fucking figure it out, man. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, but this isn't bad though. This is definitely way better than the other pencil last time. That one was fucking garbage. This one was really good. And yeah, I don't have a bad thing to say about that. So let's move on to the eyes. And I had to go back and pick up another Jason Wu palette. And this time I wanted to get an all matte palette because I think I'm going to highlighter as my shimmer. So this is the Flora palette, which is a cool tone palette. So I'm going to apply that now. And then we're almost done. I know. I'm just going to use a little bit of the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer. I'm actually low-key shocked how amazing all of this is coming out. I cannot believe I wasted so much time with expensive makeup. I feel like such a fool. Okay. Anywhoosies. I'm gonna go into this dark shade right here and I'm gonna put that in the crease. How are y'all? I'm doing good. I'm almost done with my Vanderpump Rules video thingy. Kind of just mapping it out because I'm going to do it in like a get ready with me style, but I want to have some notes just so if I do trail off, I know what the fuck I'm talking about and I could kind of stay on course. But work's been a little bit hectic as you can imagine. So I'm gonna be recording that this week, so y'all will see that either next Sunday or Monday. So fucking excited. I've been stuck in Vanderpump Rules mode, so I'm almost done with season 4. And it's just, honestly, it's so good. I think knowing all this drama now, it makes it that much more enjoyable watching the show, because holy shit, those people are amazing. Amazing to watch. They're fucking out of their mind and I love it. So I have this shade down and so far so good. Very, very pretty. I'm gonna go in with the shade right above that, which is more of like a taupe brown. And I'm going to blend that in the crease and above the crease. This is coming out really beautiful, by the way. I love this. Sorry, I have to like not do my eye and just talk for a second because otherwise I get distracted. So y'all know we have makeup hangover, right? And the reason why we have makeup hangover is because, you know, some products kind of spill into the following week because we didn't pull them or whatever, right? I kind of had a lot of fun kind of going through all the images. So it's kind of curious to see from y'all if there would be an interest to continue to do hangover, or should it just be like makeup bingo and we just kind of go through everything? You know what I mean? I was just kind of curious. And I'm only bringing this up because I feel like in the past there used to be so many makeup releases, like so fucking many, that it felt almost near impossible to talk about everything. But now it's kind of slowed down to being more of like, if we do it weekly, it's kind of like more of like maybe potentially, you know, closer to 20 products. I guess my question is, it's like, is there a need for makeup hangover? Should it just be makeup bingo every week? Which I know kind of sounds intense, and I mean, it could be. But I was kind of curious to gauge y'all's opinions. Of course, I'm going to be talking about it with Emily, but I was just kind of curious because I noticed that a lot of people definitely like bingo more than they do hangover. And I'm pretty sure that all has to do with the fact that we have like these wonderful bingo cards and all that good stuff. And plus adult libations do help. So I was kind of curious to see what y'all thoughts are about that. So feel free to spray your solutions. Thoughts. Feel free to spray your thoughts all over me because I'm kind of curious to see like how people feel about it and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like lately more than ever, it just hasn't been like an intense amount of makeup. Not like the old days, right? Where it was like literally like 55 fucking things. So yeah, I'm just kind of curious. Do you want to see any more makeup hangover? Should it just be makeup bingo? Do you not mind hangover? Blah, 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 blah. Let me know. We have that laid down really nicely. I'm just gonna go in with this shade, which is like a dark gray color, and I'm gonna put that in the outer corner. I really, 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 really love these Jason Wu shadows. They're so nice. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of the NYX glitter glue, just a teeny tiny bit. I'm gonna go into that white shade. Looking pretty cute. You know what? I will say, not what I thought it was gonna be. I thought it was gonna look a little bit more punchy. It didn't. On my face, it looks fucking insane. Oh, you know what it is? I have to add my finger. No, not really. It's fine. It's cute, but I definitely think their shimmers and their eyeshadow formula look a hell of a lot better. This looks okay. Okay. I mean, not the end of the world. So I'm going to add a little bit of this gray shadow as my liner on the top lash. I add a little bit of Shady Lane in the waterline. Nice little peach moment there. Go back into that gray shade. I'm going to use some of this white shade down here, or kind of like off-white, just to blend that out. Now I do have a new mascara today to try, and it's from a good old Makeup Revolution. And this is the 5D Wisp Lift. So let's see if this one's gonna be any good. Y'all know me, I don't fuck with false lashes or any of that stuff. So I need things that are gonna be lifting and separating. That L'Oreal Telescopic Mascara has a chokehold on me. So let's see if this one can compare. Ooh, I don't like it. The wand is very thick. She a thick bitch. Oh, I like that. I feel like such a bitch. I'm like, I hate it. I like it. No, this is actually kind of cute, but she is a big bitch. And I don't know how she's gonna look on the bottom lashes. Okay, you know what? I talked a lot of shit. It's actually pretty good. I really love how long and wispy this looks. And the bottom lashes, I was a little scared because I barely have any, but it's looking pretty fucking good. So I'm gonna do the other eye off camera. We're gonna do the lips, and then we're gonna talk about it. Here's the completed eye look. I look adorable. And now I'm gonna move on to lipstick. So I have this one from Almay. This is the Go Wild, which is very light. Okay. Okay. This is a recommendation from Allie Dawson. She was like, this is good. I love this lipstick. And I don't. Okay, so the color is definitely light for me. A little bit lighter than I like. The thing is that it's like really sheer. Is this supposed to be sheer lipstick? Allie, what the fuck is this? Is it supposed to be sheer? And I say that because I see all my shit kind of bleeding through and it just makes my lips look dry. It feels nourishing. It actually kind of feels a little waxy. No. We're gonna say no to that one. I don't like this. No. Instead, I'm going to go back in with the Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink. I love these things. You know, it's so funny. When I first tried them, I'm like, you know what? They kind of run in the corner. Not my favorite, whatever. The more I use them, the more I'm like, I really like these. And they remind me of the Urban Decay. So I have the shade Peachy, which I think we're going to go with. It's a nice peachy nude, and it actually matches the peach that's in my waterline. So that's nice. Looking pretty cute. And then I'm going to blast my face with some NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. All right, this is gonna be a very strong one. Okay, it smells kind of alcohol-y. Can't wait to put that on my face. Okay, that's a little sharp. That was a little sharp. I think I liked their vitamin C thing a little bit more last time I tried. This electrolytes or whatever the fuck it, the thing that plants crave, that one wasn't bad. This feels a little bit more alcohol-y, which is weird, but okay. So this is the completed look. I mean, it's pretty fucking cute. So let's talk about it. Listen, this, I mean, I'm telling you, I think this might be a drugstore channel. I think we might just fucking pivot over to drugstore because I am just thoroughly impressed with, I would say 95% of this shit. There was a 5% that was like, everything else has been really fucking good. So let's kind of do a quick rundown of everything. The CoverGirl Color Correcting Serum and Moisturizer Primer, it was okay on its own, right? It was fine. I like how my skin looked hydrated, but I had this overwhelming like seasickness look. So I was kind of like, I don't know how I feel about this, but I really do love the hydration of it. When I used the L'Oreal primer, it was amazing coverage, like really good coverage. It reminded me of like Dr. Jart in a way, and just in terms of coverage, but it definitely is matte. I think a combination of these two, if I lay down this one first and then I cover the redness with this would be a perfect product. I want to somehow just put these two together because it would be like fucking amazing. So I can't wait to continue to use these. And as a primer, I thought I was gonna be like, you know, a little sad because I don't have my Ritual Defeat. It's okay. I'm okay with that. Like, I'm okay with that. As much as I love, that is my life force, that primer, I was actually okay not having it. My skin looks pretty goddamn good. Moving on to the foundation. This is the second Revlon foundation I've ever tried, and I like this. I didn't think it was possible to like anything more than the last one. No, this is it. This is everything that I want it to be. This reminds me of the Say foundation. If you wanted to check out the Say foundation, which I highly recommend, like that is a great motherfucking foundation. This feels and wears very similarly to that foundation. Of course, I will have an update video to let you know if I'm still loving it or hating it or whatever. I love the Color Stay foundation, and I thought nothing could ever really top this. This figured out a way. I don't know. There's just something about it. Just looks so beautiful and natural and just so fucking succulent. I love this. So highly recommend checking this out. This scared me initially. The CoverGirl Simply Ageless Triple Action Concealer. I don't like whatever this is. It's weird, but if I stop being a fucking baby about it, I love the formula. It's a really good concealer. I found that it didn't settle into my fine lines too fast. I did put a little powder over it to kind of prevent it, but I think if I wore this on its own, there will be a little bit of creasing, but I find that most concealers do that for me, so that's not terrible. As long as I can kind of pat it out, it's fine. The doe foot's a little bit weird, but everything else though is really fucking top notch, and it's such a good match to the foundation. I am beyond obsessed. Moving on to the powder. Yo, what is up with drugstore powder being so good? I remember in the past, drugstore powder would just like fucking, I don't know, dried me out and made me look like a dusty sea captain, but this shit's fucking bananas. This one's really good. The CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Powder. Again, kind of reminds me a little bit of the Chantecaille, especially around the pore areas. It does a really good job blurring the skin. I love how it sits on my nose, and it kind of the same thing goes for the foundation. That's when I know something's gonna work for me, is how well it sits on the nose. If there's any dry patches, immediately I could see them like a beacon of light. Both the foundation and the powder just look so seamless and smooth. My skin has never looked this good. I swear to God, I feel like I look so fucking amazing every time I use drugstore stuff. Again, really questioning everything that I know in life. Oh, fuck me. So good. Anyway, so love this powder. Can't wait to continue to use it. I think I like the L'Oreal one a little bit more, only because I've been using it more, so I really love and understand and know that powder. This though, it's not disappointing me. It looks pretty fucking sick, so I love that one. Going into cream products, the Flower Beauty was okay. Again, I just don't understand how they're dupes for Charlotte Tilbury. Other than the packaging, the formula is just, this is very matte. Very, very matte. It dries down really, really fast. I mean, it's fine. It was fine. It wasn't the worst thing I've ever tried, but it definitely wasn't knocking my socks off. I like this better than the highlighter. The highlighter was fucking garbage. This one was a little bit better, but it just, I don't know, it wasn't anything special. I think if you want to look for a nice similar product, the Milani one, which is like literally this big, that one is fucking amazing in comparison to this. This is fine. I would never repurchase this again. I'm gonna use it, but not my favorite. Pixie is awesome. Y'all know how much I love these little deodorant sticks. This does not disappoint. And then, oh yeah, the Lumi Glotion. I want to try this as a primer because I'm kind of curious to see if my base is going to be like super glowy and all that good stuff. This was okay. I feel like I would really utilize this more if I had a lighter foundation on or like a skin tint. Then I could see like, oh yeah, like this totally makes sense. But as a highlighter, it was all right. On pretty much a full coverage face, it's okay. I'm not going to be winning any awards, so that's why I think this mix with a lighter coverage would be divine. So I can't wait to continue to use this, but with lighter coverage options. What else am I missing? And I think that's all for the cream products. So kind of going with the powder stuff. Here's all my little Jason Wu shit. This is good. I really like the bronzer. This is definitely too deep for me, but mixing these two powders are definitely like, I would say neutral, maybe a little bit warm neutral, but I think it's very, very pretty for what it is, but it's very, very pigmented, so a little bit does go a long way. Otherwise, you could look like you just came back from Bora Bora, so just a heads up there. Moving on to blush. I really like this Luna Magic one. It's just a nice little pop of pink. Very, very pretty. Out of all the colors they had there, this is the one that really just kind of spoke to me. And it's just this very beautiful, like real estate bubblegum pink that I am just obsessed with. I want to look like I have a mildly successful real estate agency. And I'm, you know, trying to sue my ex-husband for all his money. I like it. I'm a fan of this. This is good. Was it the most revolutionary thing? No, I think it was just like a standard blush thing. It didn't like wow me. The color is very pretty, but it's a color that I have or whatever. But the formula was nice, so I don't have too many complaints there. Moving on to the highlighter. What the fuck, bitch? If you're looking for something that is so alien, goddamn slut, this is amazing. This is really awesome. There is some glitterness to it though. There is a little bit of glitter bukkake. So if you do have a brush, I would advise you to kind of try to sweep away some of those excess sparkles. But once the rogue sparkles are gone, it's very pretty, but it's very sparkly and intense. So if you're not into sparkly or intense highlighters, this is definitely not for you, but y'all know me. I'm an alien slut. I want to be seen from outer space. So I like it. I'm a fan. As soon as I saw how wet and slutty this looked, I was like, you're coming home with me, because I knew it was going to be amazing. Now on the eyelid, not so much. It's just okay. I definitely think Jason Wu's shimmer formula is better for the eyes than their highlighter formula is for their eyes. So just a heads up there. Moving on to the other Jason Wu product that I have, the little palette. Listen, their mattes are fantastic. If you're looking for a no frills basic bitch palette, go check them out. Their mattes, their shimmers, they're fantastic. I honestly just, this fucking exceeded my expectations. I remember this coming out initially and I was like, whatever. No, this is fucking great. So highly, highly recommend checking that out. There is eyebrow product that I totally forgot to mention. So let me just talk about that really briefly. Moving on to my eyebrows, the NYX Micro Brow Pencil. This was good. I like the formula. The color is, I don't know, the color is okay. Starting to grow on me a little bit, but I have not found anything that comes close to my Fenty pencil that I love so much. But the formula on this is fantastic and I would repurchase this again. I just need to find the right color for me. But the more that I look at, the more I'm actually kind of liking what I see. So maybe it's not that bad after all. And I'm just afraid of change, but I like this a hell of a lot better than that stupid fucking elf pencil from last time. So no thank you. So next product is the Makeup Revolution 5D Whip Lift. This one is good. I was a little scared, honestly, because the brush head is like this big. But you know what though? It looks very, very good. It's lifting, it's separating, it's doing all that stuff. Of course, I'll let you know as the day goes on if I'm, loving it, hating it or whatever. But so far, so fucking good. I really do like this one. I like this one a lot actually. But I still like the telescopic one more, only because the brush head is so thin. Because my eye shapes are so tiny, I need something that is pretty thin and pretty small to make sure that I'm not transferring mascara all over my goddamn face. So this one is a little scary, but it definitely redeemed itself once I started applying it, because I was like, okay, it's not that bad. But upon initial look, I was like, oh shit, this is not going to end well. But so far so good. I'm liking it. And then the last thing would be the lipsticks, right? Talked about this last time. You know what? I really, really like this one. I really do. I love the Urban Decay. I still stand by the fact that this kind of bleeds a little bit into the outer corners, but this is a comfortable formula and it lasts for a very long time. So I'm loving that. The lipstick, I did not like this. This was not good for me. But I kind of want to try it though over a lip liner, because I feel like on its own it's too sheer, but with a lip liner it will provide the thing that I'm looking for. But yeah, it's too kind of have like a weird waxiness to it. I don't know. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I wanted to like this more, but we're gonna try this again. But that's pretty much it. But yeah, it wasn't the most fucking amazing thing I've tried today. So yeah, I was actually pretty impressed. I know, I can't believe it myself. Now I would love to hear from y'all. Let me know down below if you have any of these products, or if you have any drugstore recommendations that you would like for me to try. I would love to know them, because I can't wait to basically just throw all these products away that I'm looking at, all you expensive bullshit things, and just restock everything with drugstore. It finally has come. And I don't know if that means the world is ending or whatever it is, but I'm down for the ride. I think that's what they said when the world was ending, that drugstore makeup would actually be good, and that's when the earth is gonna like start to split open and monsters are gonna come out. I'm excited. Thank you again to Factor for sponsoring today's video, and y'all, I want to say thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. As always, feel free to like, comment, hit that subscribe button, it's free, and hit that bell icon for notification of all my future posts. Follow me on Instagram, and to my beautiful, wonderful YouTube and Patreon members, thank you so much for keeping this delicious, disgusting, filthy, trashy, really filthy, really gross, really nasty, or really disgusting garbage but afloat. Couldn't do without you. I love your adorable little delicious faces, and I just want to gobble you all up so you can live inside my belly and we can be one. If you want to know what is currently on my face, everything you need to know will be listed in the description box down below, and I'll see you little pumpkins later. Bye.